Hey, what's up, guys? I'm here with my buddy Justin. He just had a killer experience where the Lord really pinged him about talking to someone about Jesus. Just tell us real briefly what happened.
Yeah, I was heading home, and the Lord was like, hey, I want you to talk to this guy. He was at the gas station by himself. Just really stood out to me. I was like, oh, no, not now, Lord. And went home.
Because you're busy, right? You have family, you got to pick up your son, you got to get groceries, right? You got stuff to do. We're busy people, right? Okay, so you said no, you went home.
So yeah, I said no, picked my son up from home. About 20 minutes later, we stopped at the stoplight, and this kid that the Lord said, I want you to talk to, passes right in front of my car.
Okay.
And he said, the Lord said, I want you to talk to him. And so this is the second time.
So God gives you a second chance, but what do you do? Second chance,
like,
what do you
Lord,
do?
I gotta go get groceries.
Groceries.
I've gotta, take care of my family. And so we turn. We're going to the grocery store. The Lord says, turn around. And I was like, okay, all right. So I just turned around and we head back. Well, the young man's walking on the sidewalk. I'm like, there's no way, this is a busy street. I'm not going to be able to just stop. And he passes over. There's a break in the cars right in front of me. So he's heading in on one of the neighborhood streets. And I was able to pull over and get out, and instead of like freaking the guy out, I step out, I'm trying to be calm, and just asked him what his name was, introduced myself, told him the story. I'm like, the Lord really loves you. Like, he told me 3 times to come. I told him about everything.
Now the kid knew about Jesus, but did he really know Jesus?
He knew about Jesus, but he didn't really know Jesus.
And just to say real quick, there's a lot of people like that.
Yes.
Because like, oh, I know Jesus, yeah.
Yes.
Or, I've heard of Jesus, but he wasn't saved, right? You checked with him, right?
Right, and I asked him, have you asked Jesus into your heart? And he said that he hadn't.
He had not.
He had not.
That's
so
right.
He knew about Jesus.
A lot of people heard of Jesus.
Yeah.
They might even think he's cool.
Yeah.
But he had not actually said, Jesus, I want you to come into my heart. Save me. Be my Lord. I want to follow you.
Yeah.
So what did you tell him?
I told him, look, you don't know if tonight's your last night. Today's your last day. You don't know if today's going to be the last day that you breathe your last breath. And I asked him, you don't want to wind up in hell, do you? And that's not, we typically don't like to ask those questions as believers, but that is the reality of it, is that people, if they don't make a decision, Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. And if they don't make that decision, they don't get that life. And by you asking that question could be that shaking that they need to be able to start asking about Jesus and start asking him questions about salvation. And that's really essentially the way I left it is, look, you need to have a conversation with the Lord. This is urgent. You're not guaranteed time. You're not guaranteed another day. So that's...
Amen. So that's what I'm getting, guys. If God is pinging you to talk to someone, you got to obey. And he's willing to give you chance after chance, but you got to say yes. Well done, Justin. And then those of you who are hearing the word, you got to say yes to Jesus. There's no other way. He's the way, the truth, the life. And there's no other name under heaven by which men can be saved. But all who call on the name of the Lord will be saved. All right. Thank you, Justin.
Thank you.